Times we're in New York City, and we are overwhelmed with illegal immigrants. Over 130,000, maybe more, have passed through. We expect about 80,000 still here. In some beautiful hotels they're now revisiting. They've destroyed soccer fields over at Randall's Island. But it's easy to forget other cities, smaller proportion, Denver leading the charge, actually have it worse than New York.
You know what? And this story is going to have you scratching your head. I think these migrants who have set up an encampment.
You mean newcomers?
Right, the migrant newcomers who set up the encampment under that bridge in Denver. I think they've been watching cable TV because they've obviously been watching the protesters at college campuses. And what do all the protesters want? They've got a list of demands. You want us to, stop protesting? We've got a list of demands. So you've got about 100 of these migrants, the newcomers. They put out a list to the mayor of 13 demands they've got to get if they wanted the city to get them out of there. And you know what? Apparently they're caving because 100 left.
Yeah, gosh, look at some of these demands. Food with fresh, culturally appropriate ingredients, no pre-made meals. They want shower access without time limits, medical professional visits. You can't kick people out of housing after 30 days without something stable established. They want a free immigration lawyer. They want employment support, no more law enforcement monitoring 24/7 in the shelters, transportation for kids to and from school, just to name a few.
Right.
But their mayor has allowed this to happen because he's a liberal mayor who thinks to come one, come all. Now his city, which was struggling anyway, is now on its heels, and they're trying to get this eyesore and this problem out of their way. It's costing people money. It's costing people access to roads. And now they want to, in the perfect world, pack up and send them to New York.
Well, here's the thing. On that list, Ainsley, you mentioned they want shower access without time limits. They want unlimited showers. The migrants said, we are not in the military. We are civilians. We want to be able to take our time. And here's the thing. The city of Denver has made this worse because currently the migrants get rent and food assistance for 6 months and free legal advice. So it's like they're getting all that stuff. And Ainsley, one of the things was transportation for kids to and from schools. So obviously they're winding up with an education. The migrants are going to Denver because there's a lot that they can get for free. And now they want more.
They said, we're not criminals. Don't treat us like we're criminals. But didn't they break the law to get here?
And also they go, we don't want the sheriff sleeping amongst us in the shelters. We want to be left alone. I love the use of the word newcomers. The city must schedule meetings with the mayor and those directly involved in running the newcomer program as soon as possible. They're not.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem YAHAWAHSHI'S by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to apostles of GMS and sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing this truth and sincerity. Now, this is going to be a short video, but I got a slight kick out of this because now as we noticed within a year now, there's been a lot of, as they like to say, illegal immigrants, which is basically just Mexicans coming over and taking up all the spots and stuff. And honestly, it's funny because they call them newcomers, which we just call them the new niggas. Excuse the language, but that's basically all it is, because they're still us anyways. But this is supposed to be the land of milk and honey, so if people can come over here and take advantage of it, why not? And I'd say go for it, because you know what's going to happen. All the benefits and money is going to them. They're getting hired on a higher rate. Because you see them, a lot of them working even in single family homes, even the ones that's legally here. But even the ones that's illegally here is actually getting jobs. And there'll be a whole bunch of them inside one house, and they are working. They're little engines. They go to keep working. They don't care how much they get paid. They just going to keep working. That's why you see them in a lot of them in constructions. Which I'm also seeing a lot of them in housekeeping as well, and various other jobs. You'll see. I'm seeing more Mexicans, even on even from the people I know that's in like other states. They talking about how much they got more Mexicans, and that was like before this really became on a rise. Now I can imagine how it is now, but we look forward to the collapsing of this place because guess what? That's all they're going to do. They're really trying to fiddle us out because they know these people could work for cheaper. But all that's going to do is just going to lead to the collapse even further. Because here, even when I live, they just passed a bill basically saying that they're going to get more. I forgot what it is. I think it's more life insurance and some other stuff. And I think we're some about us having to pay a little bit more behind it just to fund it. So we know where this is going. We know Esau's not stupid. He's stupid, but he's also smart at the same time because this is his society. He knows how he's going to run it. He knows who we are, even if it just means hiring other parts of our tribes to even fill out the it's like to fill us out. He'll use our own people against us, just like he's been doing it for the longest time. This is just new. This is just a new tactic, or another way of a tactic, I should say. All right. So I just got one scripture for this. This is Genesis 25 or 27. It says, "And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents." So we know how crafty and cunning Esau is. So he's using our simplicity pretty much against us, and the Lord gave him that power to do so. But we know this all goes to prophecy, and we know the outcome of it. Like I said, and I wouldn't be surprised that the people that was just doing the whole talking, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them was in on it, and some of the other ones just wasn't. They're sparking their anger, and because guess what, a lot of these people are already angry. They talking about. Actually, there was a whole list of things that was said in the comment boards that I doubt I could bring out, but everybody's angry about it. Everybody's angry about it. But I thought this was the land of milk and honey. But people seeing that crunch, people seeing that they're starting to be fiddled out, and they're not liking it. People's always been complaining about illegal immigrants, but not on this type of scale of level. So we're gonna be prepared for when things really start really hitting south with all this, because you're gonna see them dispersing everywhere, all throughout this place. Because guess what? They went to Denver because guess what? They was handing out the benefits. Not just 2 months ago. Like I mentioned, there was a bill here that was talking about giving them benefits here. And you can see where this is going to go. This is going to spread like wildfire. And we look forward to it. These people complain. We just sit back chilling. So like I said, this is just going to be a short video just going into this a little bit because I just found it funny. But we watching the chaos happen. Honestly, it's just going to be funny. Because while these people are upset, it ain't bothering us none. But that's the whole plan of what Esau is trying to do. He's really trying to fiddle out a lot of people who try to really fit that whole time in, especially since, and I'm going to do a video on it, since AIs are going to be more of a thing, especially the robots that they're going to really put in. So why not use the cheaper versions until they actually implement those, right? So that's pretty much all I want to go into that. So, little one, this is edifying with that. Shalom.